actually pretty comfortable on camera. I'm surprised.
Me?
Yeah.
I've never done this before.
All right, let's hear the spiel.
All right, so this is probably the most anticipated bow, the Mach 1 Carbon. A couple really cool things about this bow. One, and I think the most important part, is that we actually build this bow in-house. It's all hand done. It was pretty cool to go into the carbon cave at PSE and watch these people actually cutting out part of it and putting it all together. Pretty cool process. So the big thing we did to this bow versus our Stealth last year was we lengthened out the riser and we laid the limb back, still running a 1/4-inch axle, still giving us the tunability on the cable guard. But really it's going to be that limb angle, and then the most important part is this grip. A lot thinner grip, both being width and depth on this grip. So that was kind of our biggest complaint, I guess, last year, was the vibration and how big our grip was. So we addressed those two major issues, and I think we built the nicest carbon bow ever. This thing is just fantastic. Got great speeds out of the bow, and just the fit and finish feel is just, it's awesome. So now this is, there's only a handful of these out right now, so it is a long process. This is a 60-pounder. They're going to actually start shipping some of the 70-pounders next week, so a few of those are going to start trickling out. Hopefully we're going to get back on pace on this riser and start hitting the stores real quick. So
Sweet. So what are we set at right here then?
So this is 30 inches, 80% on this one, 60 pounds.
Okay.
Ooh,
245.
I have a 60-pound.
That is super dead in the
with a
hand.
600 grain.
That's really
That
impressive.
is extremely impressive.
At 60 pounds, 245?
Yeah,
Holy
with a
smokes.
598 grain arrow.
Whoops. How much lower?
I'm out
That's
for-
only
5 feet
14 feet.
or 14 feet.
It's 258,
Yeah.
259 with 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the 590, was it?
No, that was.
Oh, that was 590?
That's 598.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. It's amazing.
They're moving.
Coming from the guy with Matthew's shirt on. My man Carl.
Wow. I call it like I see it, man. I don't care what they
It's crazy smooth coming off.
Yeah.
Super nice back wall. And on the shot,
It didn't look like it kicked much either coming out,
on the
but
shot is completely dead.
cool. Let's try another one at 535.
That's impressive. It's 60 pounds.
I saw that number and I was like, damn.
I thought it was gonna be slower than that as
Oh,
well.
I was expecting 220.
Yeah, same here. 257, getting up there. 535 grain arrow.
Yep.
And what was the let off again? I know.
80.
80. That's good.
That's where that extra little.
Yep, that's where that little bump came from. But
Usually what we see from 80 to 90 is only about 1 foot.
that's it?
Yeah, it's not really that critical on that let off. And kind of the reason being is when you do put it in 90, it actually increases the draw length slightly. So what we do lose in the efficiency of that extra 90%, we're gaining it back a little bit by extending that draw length out maybe a 1/4 inch.
I was thinking like 3 to 5 feet, but only one.
Nah, we've noticed really, now we put the speed mod on there, you're gonna pick up anywhere from 8 to 10.
Yeah.
So.
And then you're down to 65%.
75 is you can go up to 75 in that one.
All right, here goes a 458 grain arrow. Last year's hunting arrow for me. $277 out of the 60-pound
60 pounds,
bow.
there's about 15 pounds or 15 feet difference between 60 pounds and 70 pounds.
Right. That's impressive, dude.
So yeah, I mean, you could actually take this 60-pound bow and put our fast mod on it, and you'd be roughly doing 287 at 60 pounds
That's crazy.
with that 500, whatever, or
458.
458
This
grain arrow.
is sweet.
Sweet.
Almost 260 with 598 grain arrow at 60 pounds.
Yeah, you know you like a bow when you have a smile on your face after you shoot it.
Yep. It's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Add to cart. Sold.
Yeah, time to shoot it at 28. All right, guys, so just like the other bows, we're gonna start off with a 598 grain arrow, and then work our way back down.
I want to say we have one frame. No, I don't think so.
224. So the super smooth, great back wall, and some other things that I did notice for being a super light bow, it is pretty darn dead in the hand. I was expecting more out of it. So let's try it again here. The heavy arrows do help, so I'll get a better feeling the lighter we go. But this is a 535 grain arrow. There's like no cam over on that bow. It's just really smooth. 236 with a 535 grain arrow. Still not really any hand shock that is noticeable or anything to mention really. But we'll try 458 grain arrow. See what the bow starts to do on a lighter arrow here. Yeah, that bow felt the same on all three of those arrows. So that is the most impressive thing. My favorite thing about this bow is the change in the grip. Very, very excited about that because now I'm going to start looking at the PSE Carbon Stealths again. So very happy with this bow. 254 was the final FPS with the 458 grain arrow, and that's at 60 pounds with an 80% let off. So go up to 70 pounds, keep that 80% let off because it feels pretty darn good at 80%. I like to shoot 85, but I don't think I'd be afraid at 70 to shoot 80%. And I think you're gonna have a pretty sweet shooting bow. So, all right, guys. So after shooting it through the chrono, I wanted to say how good this thing held on target. It's a pretty light bow, like we said already. That's gonna maybe be a snag when guys are shooting this thing. So part of this review, unlike the other ones, we're gonna shoot it here only like 15 yards and just see how it holds, and just try and get a better idea of what this light bow is gonna do. Yeah, so it was just hanging around the 10 the whole time. It never left. For the lightweight and that little stabilizer, that's not really doing anything for me. It holds really well, and I'd be really curious to see how it does once it's fully rigged out there in the elements with the wind and stuff. I think it's gonna be a really sweet shooting, accurate bow for you, but be sure to shoot it for yourself, build your own opinion, and make sure this one's on your list when you're trying out all the new bows this year, guys. So that concludes the Mach 1 review, and appreciate you listening. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so when you do, you always get ideas of when I upload, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.